Dear listeners, Assalamu alaikum. This is your host Rafia Imran from FM 96.6, Voice of LCWU. Listeners, have you ever wondered that certain behaviors of individuals that we may find normal can actually indicate their tragic memories? If no, then here I have come to share some information regarding trauma and its impact on an individual's behavior. So listeners, what is trauma according to you? Basically, trauma is a strong emotional response that is shown by an individual due to a stressful event, and it often causes lasting effects on that individual's life. We can have an example of a person having a car accident that can lead to trauma, and the person involved may feel intense fear or anxiety whenever he thinks about or encounters any similar situation. Before coming towards an individual's behavioral changes, I would like you to make sure that not everyone who has ever experienced trauma will display the same behavior. However, there are some common signs that can show that a person may have experienced trauma in his past. So coming towards our first sign, hyperarousal. What is hyperarousal? It's an excessive psychological and physical arousal that can interfere day-to-day life. Like, a person may feel aggressive and may show risky and destructive behavior. The person may also feel constant alertness or being easily startled and feel difficulty in relaxing as well. Now we will discuss another common sign, which is avoidance. Individuals are often seen to unconsciously avoid certain situations, places, or even people that remind them of their traumatic event. Like, some people don't even know that returning to their childhood home may trigger a massive trauma that may cause difficult emotions and reliving of the past through intense flashback. Now comes the mood swings. Yes, dear listeners, mood swings can also be a sign of trauma. The rapid and intense changes in mood, such as sudden sadness or anger, may indicate an unresolved trauma. Trauma victims may also feel difficulty in concentrating different tasks, like remembering details or staying focused on their work. Lastly, I would like to share some physical symptoms that how our body suffers due to an unresolved trauma. The trauma may result in chronic pains, headaches, and even the trauma can also be stored in different parts of our body, like our shoulders. The body's physiological reactions to emotional distress can lead to muscle tension, causing the stiffness in shoulder. Trauma signs, dear listeners, should not be neglected, as they can significantly impact an individual's mental and physical health. Though seeking support from the mental health professionals is important for coping and recovery from trauma, however, by understanding these signs, you may play a part in someone's recovery when they even fail to understand themselves. I hope that you all would have enjoyed this information about trauma. And for more informative segments, stay connected with FM 96.6 Voice of LCWU. Your host, Rafia Imran, signing off.